Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. Must apologise for not putting too many videos up recently. It's unfortunately the lathe suffered a bit of an electronic dilemma. The inverter packed up. Managed to source one from a company called Northern Industrial Controls. I'll put a link to their website in the description. Fantastic company, they do their best for you to get you up and running and get you sorted. They do repairs as well as replacements, and their service was second to none as far as I'm concerned. So if you've got any problems like that, give them a call. The first video up on the lathe, now it's in operation, is a pen, two-tone pen. Hopefully you'll enjoy the video. Right, because I'm making this pen out of completely stupidly shaped blocks of wood with funny angles on them, I've now got to square them up so I can drill the holes. So what I've done, I've got a centre line on each of the blanks, And I've got a little straight edge here which I'm going to put a couple of little dabs of hot glue on along the centre lines of both of those. I shall then run it through the saw, this being a parallel edge, and that will then give me a parallel edge on the outside. I can then take it off, flip it over, and then just run it through at the right width. It's going to be really awkward because normally with a pen blank it starts off at half an inch or 3/4 of an inch or whatever it is, whatever you choose, and you just turn it down. But because of the way I'm trying to do this, the actual process of cutting them and getting them drilled needs to be exceptionally accurate, and only time will tell to see whether it's actually worked out like that. I'm sure it will. Not. Experimentation, that's what we need, and that's exactly what this is. I've marked on here my outside extremity of the pen blank, and that distance there is what I shall set the saw blade to. It's a lot of nonsense just for a pen, eh? Right, don't try that at home unless you're very well insured for fingers. And here we now have the parallel pen blanks, parallel and square hopefully. All we've got to do now is cut them to the right length, which is 52mm. Right, now we have two blanks. Now the biggest problem is the blanks is that they're all the right size, so there's no trimming room on this particular design. And all I have to do now is find the centre and then somehow mount those up. Again, I have marked it, but you'll see it actually. I've marked up a centre, so what I'll do is slot that in there. We can drill an hole. Let's see what happens now. Just switch the lathe on, I suppose. And let's drill at about 600ish. See what happens. As gently as I can really, because there's that many bits of wood glued together on this blank. I would hopefully it all come apart while I was drilling it. Right, well, that could be a whole lot worse. If I get the same with this one, then I shall be very happy. once again, that is not slightly off a little bit, but I think we can get away with that. Right, tube gluing, marvellous. Oh dear, now this is where the fun begins. These have obviously got to be glued in. First job, scratchy up the old dooblies. Right, I'll give those a quick wipe with some DNA or meths as we like to call it. Right, so what we're going to do, bit of super glue. Not a lot of super glue actually. Just sort of mosey it up and down a little while just to get in there. Make sure that's on the end, which it is. Leave to dry. And the next one. In and out a couple of times just to get the glue spread around and push it in. And leave. I'm just going to leave that for 20 minutes or so just to go off properly. I won't bother with the accelerator, I don't think we need it this time. Quite mild in here. Okay, all back and set up on the lathe now. Got my blanks on the mandrel. Let's see what happens. Using the old skew for a change. Well, the idea's there, it's just the application of the idea that's lacking at the moment. Obviously slightly off centre there. Anyway, I'll give them a quick rub down and a sand up, and it can be one for my collection rather than anybody else's. That's what it should look like on both sides. So obviously that's kilter somewhere, but both of the blanks are the same. Okay, well, we'll sand it to 400. What I'll do is give it a couple of coats of sanding sealer, and then I'll probably use a CA finish. Right, I'm just going to denib that now with some 600 with the grain, and we'll see about chucking some finish on it. Alright, just finished that off there with a bit of 600. I'll do a quick wet and dry with a bit of 1200. And I'll slap a bit of polish on it, see what happens. There we go, not too bad. There we go. On the whole, it turned out okay. The big thing was I've obviously got everything completely and utterly off centre, which is why I've got the white bits meet in there, interspersed with the dark bits on that side. That's how it should turn out, not like that. So, although a bit of a disappointment, it's still quite a nice pen, which I shall use myself anyway. And the main thing is, when I do the next one of a similar construction, I've learned enough about it to actually do it and get it right. When it works, there you go. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Hopefully see you again reasonably shortly with something else.